Hi, I'm Margaret Pauley, the culinary medicine dietitian at UAMS. Culinary medicine is a new elective for medical and College of Health Profession students where they learn the art of cooking, blended with the science of medicine. When you're talking with your doctor, would you like him or her to understand your nutrition questions better? Or have them give you real information that you can use rather than tell you not to eat anything white? Well, we know this program will educate doctors and other health professions so they will be better equipped to help you, the patient. I'm here in the beautiful UAPTC community kitchen located in their Culinary Institute where we hold the classes. Today I will show you how to make one of our seasonal culinary medicine recipes. We can't go anywhere this time of year without hearing about pumpkin spice. In keeping with that theme, we're going to make pumpkin hummus with spiced pita chips, a treat sure to please everyone in the family, at least those who love pumpkin. It's super easy, tasty, and packed with protein and fiber, not to mention 140% of your vitamin A needs. It would be a great snack for after school, tailgating, movie night, or potluck. Now we're ready to start the pumpkin hummus. First, we'll wash our hands, which I've already done, and we'll set our oven temperature to 400 degrees and let that get started heating up. We're going to take a 15-ounce can of chickpeas, which you have rinsed and drained, and put them into either a blender or a food processor. Then we're going to take 3/4 cup of pumpkin puree. This has nothing in it, no spices. Just add that. And then we'll take a lemon, which we've washed, and we're going to cut it in half. Take out some of those seeds. I'm going to juice that. Then we'll also have 1/4 cup each of water. And you may need to add more water afterwards just to smooth it out, and 1/4 cup of olive oil. Then here I have some seasonings. There is a teaspoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of nutmeg, a teaspoon of ground ginger, and just a pinch of kosher salt. Add that. Put the cover on. After you have made your hummus, you're going to cut up pita. Now we're going to use a multi-grain, which will give you a little more nutrition because you'll have some fiber. You take your bread knife, cut them in quarters, and then take each quarter and cut those up in half. So you'll have 8 pieces. Now, you can do this one of 2 ways. Pita does come apart in the middle sometimes, so you can separate them. But what I did is I've left them whole. I like them better that way. It's a little more crunch. Plus they don't burn as fast. So we'll cut up a few more of these. We'll put them into our bowl. And with this, you want to take a tablespoon of olive oil, and spread that around in there. Then I have already mixed up a teaspoon of brown sugar, a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger, a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/8 teaspoon of allspice, and 1/8 teaspoon of ground cloves, and then just a little bit of black pepper to taste. So this is a little bit sweet and savory. but not overly sweet. As you notice, there's not a lot of sugar in there. So I'm going to sprinkle it over the pita chips. I am using my hands, which I've washed. And you'll coat the chips. Then lay the chips out on a parchment covered sheet pan, or you can also use aluminum foil if you prefer. Just make sure they're not touching. And then you'll pop these into your preheated oven that you've already set at 400 degrees. And they will cook for approximately 5 to 10 minutes. It depends on if you use the thicker chips or the thinner chips. They do burn rather quickly, so be careful and watch your oven. So here's the finished product. This is the pumpkin hummus, which is very healthy. It has 140% of your daily needs of vitamin A. Whole grain pita chips, homemade, very lightly sweetened. I like to put it in a bowl like this with a serving spoon in case some people don't want to dip their chip in. We don't want any double dippers. And then lay them out on a plate after they've cooled. And you have a great snack for your family or even for a party. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Stay tuned for more recipes and videos in the future. In the meantime, did you know that employees on UMR insurance can be seen in the Employee Nutrition Clinic? UMR participants get a free visit annually with a dietitian. UMR may cover further visits for you and your family as well. Call 501-526-6477 or go to the website below for more information. Thank you. See you soon.